are you going to eat at Carrabba's?
Mussels!
He likes
come with me.
It's the whole filmmaking background.
We're so hungry. We're waiting
I am
to
in
eat.
better health this time.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk the last time I was here.
No, you're not going in the bushes.
No, but Matt's
Yeah,
not to push
he
me
was
around.
real bad. Had him in a wheelchair, rolling him around.
I almost bought you one of these on the
Not
side.
yet. Next month.
On the half price.
Yeah, maybe next month.
I couldn't walk from here to the end of the sidewalk.
What was off?
I was going like that.
This way, Lydia.
I got home. I told Glenn, I said, Danny's not long for this world.
That's Uncle Dan.
Where's Matt? Matt's over there.
Okay.
You come to Matt with me.
Do we have a Bill party at 2
Hey.
here? Bill?
Hey, you stay over here. Stay off that black. Not allowed on the asphalt there, Lydia.
You know, Matt, every time I think of this,
I caught all that. That was great.
you know,
Bags off right here.
Oh, Jesus.
you know, the
He's
story
talking
I'm
about
gonna
he's,
tell,
he's talking about surgeries.
I'm doing it. I'm going to Atlanta.
Really?
This ice, look at it. It won't get up against the eye.
Whatever.
You need to stay here though.
They lost 3 to 1 to attitude. The reason they negative up to 3 yards, the shortstop made an error.
Oh, beautiful.
They had a double play. Half hour. They're gonna wait 40 minutes. There's 100 people to follow me in the car.
Say no
I'm
thank you.
giving Michael my truck until Tuesday, because Monday I got chemo. Michael will have my truck all weekend. Tuesday, I go pick up that car for him. Yeah, it's loud. I'm gonna need it.
You got him a bell.
And his shirt, I see.
Yeah, when I'm laying in bed and I want service, right? My wife's gonna love this bell. Matt, look at this.
Breakfast bell, right?
You wanna know something?
What?
I just spotted this on the way out.
Yeah.
I was planning on getting the bell, because in 3 months, I'm gonna need help in bed.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And that's a good loud one.
Yes, it is.
Let me get you on the film, man. Bought a shirt, no one else in the stadium.
Hey, Matt, I've already got 2 compliments from 2 different ladies on my shirt.
It's a good one, I'm telling you.
I love it.
It's a new shirt, but it proves that it's too damn high a cost. He's gonna pay $68.
The woman I asked them to think it cost, they both said about 100. I said 68. She said, oh, they must be on sale.
Let me go get you one. What?
I ain't had it. I don't even wear hats no more.
I don't know. Look at this guy in front of us. He's got a hat. Look at his hair.
I'm wearing a hat.
And this guy with no hat. He's not wearing a hat, but he's You know, your plate remind me of when we were kids. We used to lick the plate clean, like the freaking dogs we were. We used to lick them. Dan used to pee in the kitchen sink because we had no heat in the hallway. You couldn't sit on the toilet, freeze your ass off. Him and Nicky, they were so little, he used to put a chair at the kitchen sink and piss in it. You know, one of the big deep sinks?
Yeah.
Sinks? Yeah. I got a scar on my belly button going up to that stove in the morning like this, you know? The only room we had heat in was the kitchen. It was 5 rooms on the straight line. Each room got 10 degrees colder.
Yeah.
Did you guys sleep in the kitchen?
No, the first room was a little bit of heat.
My mother used to carry like that oil up from the basement. Never had any lights on. Lights on?
We have to go to the gas station. $1.75. You fill up kerosene. Come back to the stove, turn it upside down, you know. That's how we got our heat. We had to
On
find
Clinton Avenue, past State Street on the left, well, they had all those big houses on Clinton Avenue. They got nicer after you pass Fairfield Avenue. But behind them, all the garages are almost attached. And there's these giant cherry trees have been there probably for 50 years.
delicious cherries.
We used
Yeah.
to jump on the garages and walk along the garages with a paper bag, grocery bag, and fill the bag up with cherries. And then somewhere along the line, we'd sit on the Frank Pavitas and I were talking about it. We would sit on the roof and we'd eat all the cherries. We didn't wash them or anything. We just
Yeah. There was a great pear tree right across the street from the firehouse on Norman Street. Terrific pears. The guy was a bastard, though. We can only go there when he wasn't looking and get because the branches hung over his big fence, you know.
yeah. Well, at our 40th reunion, Frank Pavitas and I were standing at the bar talking. And we were talking about Obeg Grotto. And that was a big open...
Obeg Grotto,
yeah, big open lot.
Where the rocks were. Remember those big rocks?
Anyways, they had a bee's nest in the center of it on the ground. And we disturbed that thing. And it chased us. All the bees chased us. And I was talking to Frank. And he said, yeah. I said, oh, you were there that day. He said, yeah, I was there that day. The day we attacked the bee nest. Well, what really surprised me about Frank, Frank was a big basketball star. He was slow, but he was about 6'1". He was a pretty good ball player. I didn't go out for basketball because I went and worked at Journey's Inn. I worked there too.
I know.
So, but we used to hang at the Winfield basketball court, and I had him a game of basketball one-on-one. And I had developed a shot mat from here. I would just shoot the ball from here, just like that, with wrists. And I never missed. So anyways, we had this game. He was a little bit taller than me, and I beat him. 40 years later, we're standing at the bar, and we're talking. He said, I didn't forget that you beat me one-on-one.
Oh, my God.
40 years later.
All right, hold on.
This is what, let me
Teddy used to go to
before
Walgreens.
this, let me just tell you this.
Greenwalls.
Teddy had this nice dresser. Matter of fact, there's one picture I have somewhere. He had this nice dresser, and he had something. And Teddy wasn't 100%.
Yes,
he used to make me and
Oh,
Nicky.
yes, he
I
was.
think he did Nicky. He had to come over, and would have to see if the door was. He would always want us to try to see if the
Check it.
door was locked. Did he do that to you?
Always check it.
Yeah.
Danny,
But
there was
Vassal beat
nothing
him.
wrong.
Vassal beat him. He took his clothes by turning the thing around and taking the back off.
The nails.
The little brads.
Okay, wait. Vassal was starting off here saying Teddy was a sharp dresser.
And he had a lot of nice clothes. And
He used to go to
'cause he
Greenwalls,
was
remember?
working. He was working.
On State
And I'm
Street.
trying to go to school with no clothes on my back. So I would take a butter knife, go to the back side of the cedar chest, I twist it away from the wall, and I stick it in the crack, and I just pry it like this. Right down the side, right down the top,
Took
right
the
down.
back
And the
off.
whole back came off, and I'm exposed to everything.
Teddy never knew it.
And I pick what I want. And I was being real careful, don't spill anything. And when I got back from school, he's still working. I'd put it right back where it was, same spot. But one day I got caught because I dirtied something, and he knew it. Beat the shit out of me.
Didn't Nicky take
Oh.
a suit from somebody?
A suit? No. Teddy borrowed my overcoat.
No, Nicky did something with a suit.
No. Oh, that's a bad story. I don't want to talk about that one. That's really bad what Nicky did. Anyway, anyway,
One of many?
huh?
One of many stories?
Well, this
of
was a
Nick
bad
Nicky?
one. Anyway,
Listen
I
to
go
this,
to
Danny.
the job. Right?
Vassal, Billy, Teddy, and me are pouring a big patio in the backyard.
Danny was with us. There was 5 of
No.
us. He,
Not one dude put
the
the.
milkman's mansion.
No, no,
We
no,
poured
no.
concrete around his pool.
No,
and
that's
guess
not
what?
it.
It's after 5 o'clock. Not one of them knew what to do. None of them could do anything but dig a hole. They weren't bricklayers. They weren't concrete people.
That's
A friend
not
of
what I'm
Danny's
gonna
home
tell
from
you.
School. He comes out that day because we had a big pour. He had to roll wheelbarrows from the road all the way around this guy's house. And we're there. It's after 5 o'clock. The concrete is not setting. It's still too soft to get on it. So they had to wait. I was the only one that had a vehicle. They had to wait. This guy here, whether he wants to know it or not, he goes up there laying on the side of a grassy bank in the shade. I'm out there working my ass off. And he says to everybody, this is bullshit. We're supposed to get paid overtime. It's after 5 o'clock.
I never said that.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
you
We
did.
still remember it.
Yes, you did.
We always talk about that.
Danny,
You wanted to
said
get
that.
overtime 'cause you were
said
sitting
it's
down.
the law.
All they had me do was to have me work lifting rocks and pushing the wheelbarrows.
No.
As a football player, I was in great shape.
That's all
Matt,
they knew what to
I
do.
gotta-
Played poker last night.
You look dead tired. You look dead tired.
No, my,
You feel all
Got a
right?
sinus
I
infection.
got a
You look like
sinus.
shit.
No, my sinuses bother me.
You feel all
I'm not,
right?
yeah, I feel good with my
You know what it
sinuses.
is? The
Don't
oak,
come near me.
the oak pollen is so bad.
You look good there.
So did you go to the game too? You guys went to
We got killed.
$68 shirt.
You get killed.
You got a $68 shirt
You
on.
paid $68. You're a sick
I didn't
puppy.
pay it.
Who paid it?
Only one other person in the
not
whole
gonna believe this.
stadium
The
had it,
newest-
and he worked for the stadium.
Listen, this is the newest design shirt for the Rays. The newest one. There's only one guy that had it in the whole stadium for $8,000, and he worked there as an MC.
Did you take it off
But
his back?
No, he had one on.
They bought me one at the game the other day, but it was
If
extra
several
large.
people told
How
him,
bad
nice
did you
shirt.
get beat? How big?
One man came up to me and said, "Oh, what a nice shirt." Says no one has seen this yet. Well, you're paying for this.
Nice
And then they
shirt.
had these belts, cow belts.
68
I said,
bucks.
holy shit, I'm looking for something so I can call Claire or Andrew when I'm in that bed and I need
It's not
something.
a classy place if you can't get a glass with your beer.
It's a cowbell.
Yeah.
Freezing my ass off.
Okay, so now what am I gonna do with Yed and Goldberg? I mean, Yed and, Snowflake.
Come here, girl.
They know each other's mother, don't they?
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it's amazing.
Carry her inside.
God, you're getting heavy. Come on. Come on, get. Oh, come on. This way. Come on. Come on. Lego. Come on, Yed. Goldberg, come on. Goldberg. Come on. Goldberg.
We call him Goober.
Goldberg.
The Jewish donkeys.
They're Jewish donkeys. They're kosher donkeys. No, you can't go out this way. Come on. Lego.
This one's in.
Yuppies.
Getting milk.
Yuppies. You can't get out that way, Lego. Come here.
Look at her, Dad. She's getting milk.